Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. Alessandro. Please like and subscribe. And this video, I'm going to be describing to you all something for dental students in particular, or people applying to dental school. Either category could work for this. Now, this is something that is an aid for those of you considering dental school, going to dental school, or who have just started. It is the HPSP and HCSP scholarship programs that the military offers, Army, Navy, and Air Force. So what are these? Quite frankly, I think that if you're going to apply to dental school, or if you're maybe in your first year of dental school and are just absolutely terrified by the enormous loans and interest payments that you're going to have to make at the end of the whole shebang, and believe me, I think it'd be pretty terrifying at this point. And that's why I tell people not to go to dental school unless they have a means to pay for it. These programs actually come in as an enormous help. So I'll start with the HPSP program. The HPSP, Health Profession Scholarship Program, is offered by the Army, Navy, and Air Force. And what it does, it pays tuition, which is amazing, quite frankly. And it gives you a stipend, which isn't huge, but it's something to live on during that time. It's gotten better since I was a dental student, I can tell you that, but it's still not all that much. If you have to take out a small loan for living expenses for dental school, that maybe is $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, I actually think that that's well worth it. I mean, that's really, you're paying back almost nothing when compared to other people who are paying the full tab. So I'd say if that is an available possibility for you, go for it. Apply for all of them. Talk with the Army, talk with the Navy, talk with the Air Force. Find out if that's a program that is available, and then apply for it, because it will save you a lot of money. Now, yes, true, when you're doing your payback time, which is usually year for year, might you not get paid quite as much as your buddies who are in private practice? Yeah. You also don't have that $500,000 albatross hung around your neck. All right, that's called the loan, and the $3,000 or more a month payment that you have to worry about. You are going to be working, you're going to be paid a steady paycheck no matter what. So even if there's an economic downturn and people's pay in private practice goes down, or they may even lose their jobs if they're working for a corporate entity and they decide to cut jobs, you have a steady paycheck. You have an assured job. So there is at least some comfort in the stability and knowing that you'll have a position. Now, again, it's not for everybody. I know a lot of people are squeamish and don't like the idea of being in military service. And that's their preference. That's their personal, you could say, preference and personal choice. Perfectly fine. But it is a great way to pay for dental school. Now, the other one is the Health Sciences Collegiate Program, HSCP. I don't know if all of the branches offer it. I know the Navy did. They might not. I know that I've heard that the Army and Air Force did from different people. But again, they may or may not. Or they may have different spots or number of spots available depending on the year. And that's true of the HPSP program too, by the way. It does kind of change year by year, or it can. So always be aware of that, and always talk with the recruiter involved and find out more. But the HSCP program, yes, it's not the Cadillac like the other one, the HPSP. But what it does is it offers you a very generous stipend per month. I'd heard as high as $5,000 a month, which is incredible. Now, again, it's not going to pay for your tuition. So you still have to handle that. So you're probably still going to be taking out a significant loan for that. But you'll be living extremely well. And if you're resourceful, you can even put away money to pay off some of the student loans later on. So, and I think that with that amount of money being thrown at you, you probably will be able to do that. So it is a viable alternative. Now, not only that, but at least in my days when I was a dental student, I can tell you that the HSCP also gave you time in service. So whatever number of years you had the scholarship counted towards your active duty time. So if for whatever reason you decided to go active duty and do a career, you would have 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, depending on the situation, of active duty time already accrued, which is actually really, really good. So If you happen to do that, you happen to like the services, I'm going to recommend the Air Force. Quite frankly, the Air Force has the best facilities, the best of pretty much everything. So if you're going to do that, and the Air Force has the availability of an HSCP program and positions, I would say go for it. Take that opportunity, because you're in the best of the services with the best facilities, and quite frankly, I would say that you're going to be the happiest in the Air Force. So by all means, do it. These are great programs that you should take advantage of, no matter what. But I would say, if you have the opportunity, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Whatever you can do, if it is your absolute desire to be a dentist, and you're looking for ways to reduce the debt load or even eliminate the debt load, depending, and just practice in a more relaxed manner, what the military offers is extremely generous and should be seriously considered. Unless you have an absolute distaste for the military, I'm going to tell you, go for it. And I'm going to tell you, go Air Force, because by far, I'd say that it's the best service and has the best atmosphere and culture. So that said, I appreciate you all joining me. Thank you very much for joining me on this video about the programs that the military offers, and I hope you're all staying well and healthy.